So, it's not every day you get stocks jumping, oil tanking, and a truce that might actually stick. Well, sort of. Hey everyone, it's Wednesday morning, June 25th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we begin, today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital. For smart investment solutions and high-quality funds, head over to amf-capital.de. If you enjoy the podcast, please rate it wherever you're listening, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Alright, let's get to it. Well, markets had a pretty strong day yesterday. The tech-heavy Nasdaq popped about 1.4%, and the Standard & Poor's 500 added 1.1%, both hitting their highest levels since February. The Dow wasn't left behind either. It rallied over 500 points, or around 1.2%. Not bad for a Tuesday, right? So, what's fueling the optimism? First off, hopes are rising around a US-brokered ceasefire between Israel and Iran. It's fragile, sure, but for now, it's holding even though there were accusations flying around about violations. Still, the vibe in the markets was, we'll take the calm while it lasts. Now, oil, it took a dive. Brent crude dropped closer to $71 a barrel, and West Texas Intermediate is flirting with pre-conflict levels. Investors are clearly betting that oil supply won't be choked off in the Strait of Hormuz. Over to the Fed, Chair Jerome Powell told Congress they're in no rush, but also open to cutting rates, sooner rather than later. He's keeping the door wide open, especially with all the new tariffs floating around. And yeah, President Trump is definitely turning up the pressure on him. Also making headlines. Uber's stock went flying after announcing it's expanding its driverless car partnership with Alphabet's Waymo into Atlanta. Investors loved it. That's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new episode. Don't forget to subscribe, rate the podcast, and share it with your network. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, and by the way, in case you're still listening, as promised, here's a shout out to everyone who was at my presentation yesterday in Frankfurt. Thank you for having me, and see you soon. Cheerio!